good, everybody? Let's focus on this chair in the background. Let's move it to me. You know, not to be too much about me, but you know, it's kind of about me. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to Monster Rancher Battle League Season 2, Week 14B. Thank you to East City 88 for following. Appreciate that. Why is that dragon hopping? I didn't design Monster Rancher 1, brother. I think it's because it's the easiest walk cycle they could make for him. If I had to guess. Sound quality is off? Okay, 1 second.
There we go. Thank you for letting me know. Easy fix. We should be good now. How's everyone doing tonight? We got more C-Rank action for you today. We got C-Rank action today, C-Rank action tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Legend Dragoon night. But we got more on Wednesday, and then Sunday we got some more B-Rank stuff. So get your god dang entries in if you're Monster Advanced. No resting on your laurels. You made it to rank B. Don't squander your opportunity. Just a reminder, if you don't get your monster in on time, you get penalized 2 weeks to your monster's life. Remember, a monster can only fight 10 times and they're gone forever. So, you know, don't do your monster a disservice. They work real hard. They're doing their best. Ready to see your disappointment of his son, Sugarloaf? I mean, there's a couple of matchups in here he's got a pretty good shot at beating. Not a whole lot. I'm not trying to give you false hope, but there are a few. There's a few. Wait, with third seed? Yeah, because those 3 monsters have made top 4 before. That's how it works. Need to check camera quality real quick. I think it keeps auto setting itself to low light. Compensation, yes, and that makes me run at like 10 FPS. So now we're back to normal frame rate. Should look a little bit better now. Nice color Pandora. What? I'm seeing double. 4 color Pandoras. We got Rock Band 3, the Tram. We got Santana 2, the Renacraft. Quayo is the purple hair belonging to Matmore. We've got Stooges, which is Vibberbun's monster. That's also purebred color Pandora. We got Corvid 19, belonging to Bill Nihilist. I guess I didn't mention. Rock Band belongs to Stardust. Santana belongs to Chaos. Corvid 19 is Bill Nihilist's monster. Amuro is the Endbringer, belonging to Zanaga. Do you know the way? Is Cronius Nightmares, Abomination. And we got Sugarloaf belonging to Freya. So, here we go. We're going to get right into it. Also, because I know you guys know that I love announcements of announcements. Oh.
If there were 2 guys on the moon and one of them killed the other with a rock, would that be fucked up or what?
Every month. Every month I got the same answer. The same answer is it would be more fucked up if somebody on the moon asked another guy on the moon if there were 2 guys on the moon and one of them killed the other one with a rock, would that be fucked up or what? Because that would really fuck up the other guy. He'd be like, bro, why'd you ask me this? What's up with that? You know my kids. We trained for months. And now I'm spooked. Okay, we got Rock Band 3. We got Sugarloaf for our first fight. Let me get the prediction up. There we go. Prediction is live. Make your bets. But yes, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Thank you, Macho. Appreciate it, as always. You are a pillar in the community, and you can be godson of my firstborn if you want. How about that? Appreciate it. Godfather, I suppose. I was right the first time. You can be my firstborn's godson. He can be your godfather. Or she can be your godfather. It doesn't matter. A pillock in the community? Damn, that's not what I said. But damn. Got killers in this chat. What is this? I can offer you can't refuse. I can't even do a Brando. I'd have to like pull my cheeks out. Do you know he put like gauze in his mouth to like be able to talk like that? The killers of a community? I heard that they rock. And I love bands who rock. Okay, prediction is close. Submission is close. Here we go. Rock Band 3. The best one. Godparent Onosaur 2. I'm not... Goddamn. How many subs to name my first kid Onosaur 2? Like 100,000? Maybe. Firewall hits. Let me make a meter for that. A subscription goal. But yes, I eventually remembered what I was talking about. I know you guys know that I love announcements of announcements, and my announcement of the announcement is the big secret I've been talking about will be presented to you live when we hit 500 followers on here. We're at 487, so we're getting real close. It's not a tall order to ask. Also, that power, Thunder, coming out big, even though, you know, Thunder's not what he's relying on for damage output. I mean, it is technically his highest attacking stat, but Thunder is not a particularly powerful tech. Big miss on the opener from Rock Band. $10 million channel points for Onosaur 2, that's not enough. You seen actual trans? They're endemic to Edinburgh. Nobody else has seen them. Sugarloaf got Rock Band into the green, hits it again. Rock Band has 74 life left. This is looking real bad for Rock Band. It's the face attack, decent amount of damage. Sugarloaf has enough guts to attack. He can do whatever he wants. He can firewall here, 84%. It's enough to kill Sugarloaf with a 2-0. Last seed beats first seed in a 2-0 fashion. Freya. I almost said Rock Band won, just out of habit. Next up. Santana 2 and Cronius Nightmare. Do you know the way? What a monster. What a fucking monster. Santana 2. And do you know? Max, not max skill and speed. 420 skill and speed. This guy makes God's Plan look like a tank. They're like clowns, Macho. Yeah, no one's ever seen a tram. Speaking of clowns, yeah. There you go. Clowniest Nightmare. Man knows how to make goofy builds. No one does it quite like him. Because other people like to win. It's not a lot of life, is it? No. One could say it's the least amount of life. Oh, let me pull out my phone. Lost all my points betting yesterday, but I guess we can always try again, you know? If you guys are new to the stream, I bet on my second account, Moosey B Money. Moosey B Money exists specifically so I can bet, because as the owner of the channel, there's no point in me betting. I have unlimited points, so I don't gain anything. Here we go. Here we go. Tail, 87%. My hand's a little bit of damage. Santana has a lot of life. 450 is the maximum amount of life you could have. Look at the grit. Back to full health. So Santana's going to get a lot of chances to just tank attacks and keep going. GG's. Game 1 goes to Santana. Has energy shots in slot 4, which is pretty accurate. 59% chance, even at a skill deficit. Punch miss at 58. There's the light bullet. You don't see the light bullet. Oh my god, there's the grit. This is best case scenario for Do You Know the Way. Tail lands at 91. 95 damage on a crit. Not exactly a lot. Hits the claw. Hits it again. Santana's still above half health. Gets guard, which is perfect. He doesn't need to do any damage. And guard boosts his guts regeneration rate, the same as anger does. Colossal lands. So Santana landed 4 attacks to 2-0. A monster that grit every time. What were the bets like on that one? 83 to 17? That makes sense. That makes sense. Next up, we got Cuello, who is 0 years and 0 months old. He's a big cheater monster. It's not actually cheated. I mean, technically he is cheated. But if you're new to the stream, Matt Moore is a player. He is, he's a player. He's got all the biddies. No, he, maybe he does. You know, I don't know. I don't know him that well. But, what I was saying is he plays on console. He doesn't have a way to play on emulator. And so he sends me his monsters built on console, and I generate them with Game Shark. Never knew Santana got a sequel. Technically, this is the 3rd. Okay. What? There's 2 Santana ones? First was your OG playthrough of the game. That's right. I remember you saying that. And you got it from a Santana CD. Hence the name. I'm really surprised Moro has not advanced yet. I say that knowing that he's got 240 life and no defensive stats. But I do think he's got a pretty solid stat spread as far as power and skill goes. He's got some chunky boy techs, and I think this may be his week. I'm an Muro stan. Let's put some money down. We got big bets already. 2.5k to 2k. We're doing a little baby bets, but we'll see what we can scrounge together. He's got that laser cutter. 41%. Ooh. What are you even aiming at? That's a good, like, 1.5 feet above Rabbit's head. Ooh, hits a straight. Only Stan God's plan. That rhymes. The double straight. Cuello making good work with those straights. 240. Still in range to get 1 hit killed with that big ol' laser cutter. Not so much anything else. Straight hits again. Right between his legs, too. 5 hold him. Every monster teabags Hanger when he loses. Nobody respects Hanger. I love the size difference between these two as well. Ooh, back blow misses. Hammer falling to 50-50. Whiffs again. Well, I mean, it's the first time he used it, but it whiffs regardless. Amuro has not landed a tech yet. Gas misses. Hits that time. -9 guts. Endbringer knows what he wants, and he wants Laser Cutter. Laser Cutter lands 246. Cuello still in this, has 2 life left. You tank his life for crit chance? I don't know what that means. Life doesn't affect crit chance. Oh, you mean like he's old? No. Some monsters just takes them longer to hit their stats than others. Goes for Laser Cutter again, bro. You only need to do 1 damage. Backblow misses at 47%, and Muro's gonna take game 2. I think Dougie was full grown as well. Yeah, Dougie was in prime by the time I was done rank C. One-two punch, hey. There's actually a lot of really tricky camera work in this game. Like, a lot of care went into it because Hanger is so fucking tall that if they showed him punching on, like, a side view, he would absolutely whiff over everybody's head. But because they always show an above view, it looks like it connects. Great Danes existing suggests there are greater Danes or even greatest Danes? Not necessarily. It only suggests that there is a good Dane. Cuello wins that one 2-1. Lesser Dane. Ooh. Precocious monsters are tricky to plan for the Monster Rancher Battle League? I didn't think so. I don't know. Yeah, kinda, I guess. I think less so than the opposite. I think late bloomers are a little bit more difficult. Because you have to, like, grind out their stats. If you're using drugs to, like, get them to the level you want, and you're, like, screwing over their early childhood, then you end up with a monster that hits prime and then deteriorates immediately before you're able to, like, actually build up its stats. So Quayo gets the win. Here we go. We got Stooges. We got Corvid19. Get predictions live. Make your bets. Oh, shit.
Go
Thanks,
Bill
Bill.
Nihilist. Corvid19 FTW.
Bill Nihilist has got fans in the chat. Tree Wizard, thank you for that. Appreciate it, man. Corvid is a heel. Don't encourage him. Boo. I lost money on that last one. Damn. Who do I like here? This is interesting. Interesting. Why are we saying boo words? Who keeps saying that? Those are two different clips, but they're both great. Being late bloomer was great for Rocks to get all that defense down. Yeah, that makes sense. Man. You're a Smark? So you'll cheer him on anyway? I didn't realize you were a Smark. Here we go. The Stooges goes for shotgun, misses it. I still don't know why it has shotgun. Shotgun is not a great move. It is actually okay. It's not terrible. It's not fantastic, but it's really bad when your monster doesn't have any intelligence. It's a big part of why Stooges is still in rank C. It's tough to skip. Yeah, but it's not really. Like, if you really just want to grind out the 3% chance on Kamikaze, like, you can do it. I actually, you know what? What's really funny is you say that, but Tree Wizard was he was raising a Color Pandora, and he accidentally skipped Shotgun on his first try to get Kamikaze. It's pretty funny. Flutter Slap misses. Stooges wins game 1. Yo, we see this monster is Sushi Pingu. That's, you know, that's pretty close. It's 50 skill and intelligence, you think? Yeah, it's really, really low. But let's go MR2 app netlify.com .app. Color Pandora. Yeah, shotgun. It starts at 50. Let me check this out real quick. Torble. If you go at like 0, here, let's say you have, let me just start off with intelligence, like 90. What is happening here? Testing. I'm testing. We're not doing actual. Yeah, so if your intelligence is 90, hold on. I don't remember what he starts with, but if your intelligence is 90, you still have a 2% chance to get Kamikaze. It's a pain in the ass, but you got a chance. Stooges wins it. Is that 2 games or is that 1 game? I think it's just 1 game, right? I was tabbed out for most of that doing other stuff. Oh, it's 2-0? Okay. I was like, that was a very long game. But I would believe it. Time goes more quickly when you're not actually watching. Got the other Sharp Tech 3 times before getting triple shots. The other sharp tech being Spiral Rush. That's weird. Third distract. No problem. Okay, so that's it for round 1. Let's take a look. See what we got. Show me what you got. That's not a lot of data to go on, you know? This is what it looks like right now. Santana 2, Quayo, Stooges, and Sugarloaf all won their first match, but plenty of games left to go. Definitely nobody is out of it yet. Next up, we got Rock Band 3. Swapping out one color Pandora for another. And we got Cronies, Nightmares, Monster, Do You Know the Way? A timely meme, as this is 2017. This is pretty one-sided. Let me Google when Ugandan Knuckles came out. I called it, yeah. 4 years ago already, damn. Everything on Rock Band 3? What are we at? 19K to 1.4K. 1.4K, not too bad. People trying to cash in. 14 to 1. 14 to 1 payout. Let's go. Giant Wheel at 38% misses. Rock Band, you're not going to win that way. Claw lands at 87. Big crit. Big boy crit. Another one. No crit that time. Giant Wheel's not what you want. Tail Swing's what you want. Face Attack is kind of what you also want. Hits it. That's a win. Talk about skipping moves reminds you of when you raise your slow and steady entry when you accidentally got Light Bullet first try. Long Punch had 97% chance. That sucks. At least it doesn't matter. You know the way screwed you over last time? Betting against them, you mean? Giant Whip at 42. That lands. And that's it. Quick 2-0. I don't know if you were expecting that or not, but I was. Oh, the 77K on Varjak. Oh, that's right. Oh, no. Oh, no. We'll see Varjak on Wednesday, by the way. Easy money indeed. Payout's not fantastic, but, you know, it's something. No miracles for this fairy Saurian today? Yeah, we don't know. We don't know that yet. Do you know? Because I don't know how Do You Know is going to do. Santana 2 and Amuro. Here we go. Two weeks in a row. Technically, we're doing B rank 2 weeks in a row. And we are actually running out of the upper echelon of monsters. That's why Santana 2 and Quayo are like 2nd and 3rd seed. I have to update rank B, but most of the monsters that had made like top 4 multiple times have now moved on. There's a very small contingent of them now that both Excalibur and Mask Horseman are gone. So it does make things a little bit interesting. How much did I win on that? I won 150. That's not bad. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Amuro, Santana 2. Who do you like? Light Bullet at 73. Amuro does not like being withered. And he's going to get withered. Highlight 3,000. That's when you've made money and you're just like, I'm going to spend money to let you know what I've made. They both got punch. That punch misses at 81. That could be a deciding factor later on. Light bullet lands. Santana has a slight lead, increases that lead 2 in a row. Amuro now has no guts to attack. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Claw Assault at 70, pretty spooky. Sting at 79. Goes for the Sting, that misses. They both missed an 80%. Now Amuro's back to 40. Pushes him back into light bullet range, 74%. What's Amuro gonna do? He's gonna get punched right in the balls. Laser Cutter at 65, Hammerfall at 71. Goes for the Hammerfall, it misses at 71. Unfortunate, if you're a fan of Amuro. He did not have the best luck there. The missed punch and the missed Hammerfall probably cost him that one. The extremely low life also probably cost him that one. Claw Assault at 66. 46 damage. Both monsters can attack. Laser Cutter at 66. That one lands. 290 damage. Big boy damage there. Sting at 76. Hits him in the shins. Minus 11 guts. Wow, I didn't realize it did as much withering as it did. Maybe that was a high roll. Low kick at 85. Puts Santana into KO range, but gives him power at the same time. Claw Assault lands 109. Amuro's going to have 45 guts slightly before his opponent. Who's going to attack first, though? They both can do it. Who's got it? Punch at 72 lands. Hits him in the shins again. Damn. Would Arrowhead be the worst monster to do a video on? Loads of techs and crossovers. It would probably be the longest video. It has the same amount of text as Zoom, but those crossovers do require their own section. Next up, we got Quayo. Next up, we got the Bunny and the Boyd. This is actually a famous optical illusion. Some people only see a rabbit here, and some people only see a duck. Which do you see? Vote now. Or rather, vote now, because now the prediction is live. Arrowhead would actually be a really interesting monster to do a video on. How do you know Arrowhead's not the next monster I'm doing a video on? Maybe. But Arrowhead is incredibly good in the 2997 switch port compared to Vanilla, where he's actually kind of shit. Why is that? Combination of having to do less damage, so his 17 guts rate matters less, and there's no limit on minimum number of guts needed to attack. That matters a lot too for him, because a lot of his best techs are really cheap, so being able to spam them is pretty solid. Speaking of videos, Tiger video is really good. Thanks, man. What's 2997? That's the stat cap. So it's exactly half of max stats, and that's what the Japanese players play on. So we normally do a 4-stat meta, so anywhere between like 3,500 and 4,000. 4,299 is what JP's been doing. That basically allows you to max out 4 of your stats, whereas the 2997 stat cap allows you to max out 3 of them, or to go big into speed and have very, very low life. If he's so good, how come 2997 combo gotten past round 2? Do you have roll attack? Roll assault, sorry? I don't know what you got on 2997 Gumbo. I don't think you have roll assault. Flutter slap misses. 3 less than 3,000, technically true. Andre 2997 is my favorite rapper. Corvid lands the flutter slap, but it's not enough. Quayo takes game 1. You went Hidden Sting. The thing is, with how quick the matches are, it really helps to have like a burst option. Hidden Sting is fine, but obviously it loses the tanks pretty badly. Quayo's angry now. Here comes the Fallen Beak. Tries to give him the bonk, but it misses. Anger is not enough to patch up Corvid's skill. Damn, Quayo down to half health. Corvid at less. He's in the yellow. Flutter Slap. Tiny baby damage 42 guts. Oh, there's the straight that hits. Quayo takes that one 2-0. Next up. We got the Stooges. And we got Sugarloaf. Yucky Gumbo makes you proud. He's doing well right now. Is he in A rank yet? I think he is, right? Or did he just get close? Do you plan on changing the rules too much for Season 3? Yes. Yes, I do plan on changing the rules too much. Or, as I would say, just enough. It's not going to be the same. The entire format's going to be different for Season 3. This is fun and all, but with work coming back, I absolutely will not be able to dedicate this much time to it. So I'm coming up with a new way of doing things that is going to still be fun, but does not require as much upkeep on my side. You decided 2 monsters for Season 3? I'm happy to hear that. Made A rank. He did make A rank, right? Yeah. Meteored his way in. He's a good monster. Pretty one-sided here. When does Season 3 start? Good target for you to learn how to use emulator? Fuck, the winter, probably. We're still like 3 months away from being done Season 2, and then I usually take a break. Baby Moo, that'd be cool. Winter sounds perfect. It's gonna take you that long to learn to use EPSXE? Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, were your parents related? Like, awful. You're running Dave as pumpkins? Nice. Flying Mask doing a tiny bit of damage. To be fair, emulator stuff's super easy. If you join the Discord, I don't know if you're in the Discord yet, but people are super, super helpful. If you ever need a kickstart to get it going. Yipe! Gets him with the yipe! 162 damage, minus 20 guts. Kamikaze is a good-ass move. Memory card management, different EPS60 and Retro Arch? Yes, I think so. Zoom, Gaboo, Gel, and Ghost. Nice. Ooh, did I say it was a 4-monster limit, though? I don't think I said it was a 4-monster limit. Firewall misses 85%. Misses that one, too. Maybe Monster doesn't advance to top 4 X number of weeks in a row and Monster retires. No, we're not doing anything like that. That's an interesting idea, but we're not going to be doing that. There's not going to be a limit to the number of monsters you can make next time. How about that? There you go. Start thinking of builds, but there's no limit. The Stooges wins it 2-0. We got 5 2-0s in a row. I didn't commentate that one at all. I was fielding questions. Infinite number of monsters. I mean, if you have the capability to no-life it, then absolutely. more than welcome. The Stooges wins 2-0. Here we go. Let's take that. I'll think about not. I'm busy doing other things. So, bear with me. Gotta put my X's and O's in. Here we go. So, Rock Band gets the win. Santana gets the win. Cuello gets the win. And Stooges gets the win. So that's a loss here. Loss here. Loss here. And a loss here. Meaning that Sugarloaf fucked up the perfect bracket that we had going. What is this? Metalner Band. I'll submit a pure Intelligence Metazorl. I don't actually think Intelligence Metazorl is that bad. I think in JP's meta where you're not allowed to like remove text and stuff, he's kind of hamstringed. I was gonna say shoehorn. That's not the right adjective. But outside of that, I don't think Metazorl is particularly weak. I think it's actually kind of hindered by having Metalner Ray. I think if it only had Metalner Ray and no basics, it would be fine. But the fact that it's stuck having both basics and Metalner Ray really kind of fucks it over in a weird way. So we got Santana 2, Cuello, and Stooges all at 2 wins, no losses. Sugarloaf, Rock Band 3, 1-1, and then Corvid, 19, Amuro, and Do Know the Way bringing up the rear, all tied for 6th place. JP says, hell yes, but he's going to try and make 50 mons the night before. That's, yeah, 100%. That's what's going to happen. I don't know why my Stinger lags sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. It's like it spikes my CPU usage. I work so hard, guys. I work so hard to make everything look nice, and then my computer's just like, eh, you know what, today? Not feeling it. Maybe I gotta, like, add a fan on it to cool it down. Maybe I gotta add a fan on me. I don't know if it's showing up. I don't think my camera is high def enough to show the sweat beating on my forehead. But give me 1 sec. Let me start this prediction, and then I'm going to turn my fan on. You do a 24-hour stream where all you do is raise Monster Rancher Battle 3 season monsters. Best of luck. Oh, speaking of which, I know it's a little ways away, but as long as work permits, I tentatively have a 24-hour stream scheduled this year on my birthday weekend, which is actually Halloween weekend, as it happens. My birthday is October 27th, so on the 30th, we'll be trying a 24-hour stream. We'll see if work permits, but as it stands, I currently don't have anything scheduled for there, so we'll be doing that. I'm in the planning stages of that. It is quite a ways away, so I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself. I do have other things to work on in the meantime, and time management is obviously really important when you have a YouTube channel that you're trying to grow and a Twitch channel you're trying to grow and other stuff you're working on. So I don't want to do things out of order. Also might be a dumb question, but why do people all gravitate to Monster Rancher 2 rather than the sequels that came after? Is it just a better game? So part of it is that people just enjoy the mechanics the most, Monster Rancher 2, and some of it is actual technical limitations. Monster Rancher 3 is a fucking beast to try and emulate. It is incredibly difficult. And like, my computer is not the best, it's not top of the line, but it's like a year old. And it's got mostly new parts. I've got like a TI 1660, and my CPU is decent. And I cannot hit 100% frame rate throughout the entire game. There's certain parts that completely chug my computer. Fighting in Brilla specifically will turn my frame rate down to like 80%. And that's at only like 2 times upscaled. So like 720p. if I turn the upscaling completely off, it looks really, really blurry, and I still only hit like 90%. So it's absolutely not worth me making the game look like shit on purpose to try and avoid it. Monster Rancher 4, I fucking hate. So I don't know if you watched my Monster Rancher 4 streams. I was playing it casually, and I really, really hate that game. I didn't know I hated it as much as I did. I had fond memories of it as a kid. Also, Amuro wins that one 2-0, and I forgot to bet. I would have voted for Amuro. He's my boy. But I fucking had a miserable time. I hated it. The meta sucks too. There's like 2 good monsters and everything else is like dog shit. And there's a bunch of really weird things like, what do you call it? Guts rates are all normalized, so that's an entire aspect of gameplay that's just like gone. Some monsters are completely unusable because they have weird affinities. If you guys don't know, in Monster Rancher 4, there's not so much like there's more differentiation between the monsters themselves, like within a main breed, than there has been in any other game. So like if you look at a monster like Armochi, like Mochi Durahan mix, there's elements and stuff in Monster Rancher 2. And Armochi has like piss poor affinities for everything, meaning that he does less damage and takes more damage from like everything in the game. He's like essentially a joke character, and there's no reason to ever run him. And there's not really been anything like that in Monster Rancher 2, right? Like there's a couple of things that are dumb, and it's like, wow, this monster is weak. But like nothing feels like, holy shit, they hate this guy. Like they hate this fucking guy. But it feels like that in Monster Rancher 4. So there's some breeds that you're like really not able to even use. And if you do your best to make like a competitive one, it's going to suck, and you've wasted your time. It's not even a case of like use who you like. It's really a case of like, wow, you wasted your time and everyone else's time. Equals guts thing sounds super shit. Yeah. So obviously differing guts rates has its own issues. Also, yeah, this chair still, get out of your chair. What are you doing? It's like a ghost is watching me. The differing guts rates obviously has its own set of problems, but I don't know. I think it's significantly better. It makes the game a lot more interesting. Didn't see the Monster Rancher 4 streams, being honest, when I started watching Battle League season. Lots of fun stuff, seeing different builds. Yeah, I have to upload a clip of it because I legit rage quit. I've never rage quit a game on stream, but I was like, fuck this fucking game. I am so done with it. Let's play Monster Rancher 3 instead. So I really like Monster Rancher 3. I think it's a great game. I am not nearly as knowledgeable about it as I am Monster Rancher 2. I know a decent amount. Like, I know what's good, I know what works, I know what doesn't, but like, I don't think I have even close to the same knowledge base on it, and I find that really fun. I like not kind of, like, Monster Rancher 2 is kind of solved in a lot of ways. Monster Rancher 3 not so much. Oh my god, the double power light bullet, the second light bullet misses. Corvid is in a good spot here. Looks like he's gonna win. Oh my god, Santana has 44 life at the end. I think Corvid wins this. 17.3 to 16.2 by 1.1%. Corvid comes out on top of game 1. It was a nice match, and I was watching, but I was not commentating, so I apologize for that. You got eyeballs, though. You can see what's happening. You don't need me to inform you. This is the thing about commentary for this game, is that like it's fun, right? It's fun to like hype it up and make it seem like shit's actually happening, but it is AI versus AI. There's no like, I'm not like, oh, that was a really good decision from him because of X and Y. Like, I do say that kind of thing, but it doesn't end up mattering, right? Like, it's not like there's a person on Santana's side controlling Santana or Corvid-19. So, I don't know. Commentary for this is kind of goofy. Why does 3 run so poorly? Just bad optimization? You know what? I don't know. It might be the ROM dump. There could be a lot of factors. It's just, it's very, very difficult. We were actually joking in chat in the Discord today about how it's like Monster Rancher's like crisis benchmark. Like, can your computer run Monster Rancher 3? Gives him power again. Santana's got a shot here. Flare Slap not going to do nearly enough. Santana still has power. Oh, there's the punch. That's not enough to KO, but it might be enough to win. 2 in a row definitely is. Corvid had a shot there. If he could have stopped Santana from that second punch, a Flutter Slap may have done it. AI versus AI is like commentating to Yomi level 0 players. Kinda. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Monster Rancher DS? I haven't played a lot of Monster Rancher DS. I enjoyed it when I played it, but I don't know a lot. To be fair, I'm not particularly hard on the series, right? Like, there's the whole, like, familiarity breeds contempt thing, so the things I'm, like, shitty about are things that casual people don't care about. Like, Monster Rancher 4 having to get, like, random gotcha chance to get fucking training equipment is the most bullshit thing. Just awful. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but it's fucking embarrassingly bad game design. And I know people love to say stuff is bad game design when they themselves have no history of game design, like myself. But like, goddamn, dude, just let me raise my fucking monster. Don't make me play the game for 200 hours for a chance to raise my power by more than normal. Like, that's awful. Awful, awful, awful. Or let me buy this shit. Make it super expensive, but give me something to work towards. But outside of that, like, casual players don't give a shit about that. But then there's other stuff, like Monster Rancher 3 is really, really easy, right? Crit 5 times in a row? Happens, baby. It's a sharp tech. That's why I always say, you know what? If you got a sharp tech and you're hoping for the crit, then, you know, you're playing the game right. Yeah, but a lot of people hate Monster Rancher 3 casually. They're like, oh, it's too easy, baby game, I'm not a fan. And it's like, cool, but like the actual game itself, pretty solid. There's a lot of fun stuff going on. The actual gameplay loop is like classic Monster Rancher. It doesn't do anything egregious. It gets rid of combination, which is a thing a lot of people don't like. But like, if Monster Rancher 3 was like the only game you had access to, and you're like, man, I miss combination, like, I feel that. But like, if you want combination, just go to another fucking game. You got other games. It's fine. Monster Rancher 3 is incredibly easy. It is like legit easy. Monster Rancher 1 is stupid easy as well. If you guys have seen my playthrough where I beat it with a disc that I start on a new file and don't do any saves for, I think I beat the entire game and I lost like 2 opponents ever. But that was the first game in the series. They didn't know how people were going to respond to it. If they made it too difficult, it had a really strong chance to like fuck over what they wanted to do with the game. I'm sure they realized it was easy, but they didn't realize that people were going to pick up on how exploitable the stuff that is in Monster Rancher 1 actually is. Didn't care for Monster Rancher 3 gel design? Don't make me ban you. Don't make me ban you. That's the cutest shit that has existed in the canon of fiction. Monster Rancher 3 gel is adorable. But it is very different, and I can see how if you're like big fan of the other gels that you don't like it. Gel is really, really different in every game though. Even Monster Rancher 1 to Monster Rancher 2 gel, very different. Very different personality. Monster Rancher 3 obviously completely different. Monster Rancher 4, again, extremely different personality. For this like weird half-sentient homunculus thing. It's crazy how well and varied the game design is in Monster Rancher when they're doing things right. One of your favorite things about 3 was how smooth the menus felt. The animations felt more seamless and fluid compared to Monster Rancher 2 setup, attack, step back. Yeah, you say that, but every attack in Monster Rancher 3 has a weird little super flash where like it zooms in on their face and it says the name of the attack in a level, which I think really breaks up the pace of the game. It doesn't feel like an actual fight. You could say they were very fluid with interpreting gels every game. You could say that. Nagas and Dragons still look good in Durhan, and Beacon look wonderful in the cel-shaded cute style. Monster Rancher 3 B-Clone looks great. Monster Rancher 2 B-Clone is fucking goofy looking. He's silly. I'm a fan, but he's silly. You like Monster Rancher 2 best? It's the only one you ever got in the UK? I mean, that happens too. Stu just wins it. But yeah, I would run Monster Rancher 3 tournaments. I have been interested in it, but the thing is, I don't know enough about the game, right? So basically, it would be like Al and Lexi as like top tier competitors, and then fucking everyone else. And I think that's really funny. So that's what kind of makes me want to like get into it. Lexi doesn't really enter tournaments, but I think she would kick everyone's ass if she actually gave a shit. And there's like 2 or 3 other people in the Discord who are like really knowledgeable, who don't really talk much. They don't watch these streams. They're like mostly interested specifically in Monster Rancher 3, which is really cool. I like how the game has a varied fan base like that. But what's really funny is like Fenric says it is almost prohibitive. It is very, very difficult to raise monsters on that game in a timely fashion because of how hard it is to emulate. If you want to play the game at 10% speed and you want to suffer for your art, you know, feel free, but I don't want to put that pressure on anybody, you know? Given the cult classic of Monster Rancher 2, you're surprised there's no spiritual successor in the game? Brother. There's like 9. There are so many fucking Monster Rancher 2 spiritual successors either in the works right now or out on the market currently. And the reason I know that is because they all stop in and ask about what mechanics people like and what people don't like in the Discord. You only know one? A lot of them are like not out yet. But like if you are like, oh, I wish there was some games out. I wish there was some little indie games that felt like Monster Rancher 2. I feel like the next 2 or 3 years are going to be heaven for you. Can't think of anybody not really around the community. No, I'm not like... There's like 1 or 2 that are out right now. There's the, what, Dragon Creek or whatever that Bill Nihilus was playing on his stream. That game looks fucking bad. Like, big bad. There's that game, what's it called? Bio something. Let me look it up. Biomancer, yeah. Let me... Here, 1 sec. Let me... I'm only getting things for D&D and MTG, which makes sense, I think. But anyway, yeah, if you got the link, throw it in chat. It's only a beta right now, and by beta, I mean it's like a alpha demo. But it looks promising. It's mostly menu navigator, the game, plus a little bit of fighting. And the fighting I don't really understand perfectly. But it's a good work in progress. It's a good whip, you know? People are trying. There's a lot of talented people in the community. There's a person, Cats, who is in the Discord. Not a pile of cats, but Cats is different person. Who has been showing me a lot of clips of their game coming out. And it looks very, very similar to Monster Rancher 2, except they were talking to me and, like, I don't know. I don't want to say I consulted on the game or anything like that, but I gave them a lot of ideas that they seem to think were really good about how to streamline the process of training and things like that while still making the game fun and removing downtime and making the game loop a little bit better. And that game's got crazy monster designs. Like there's a little troll who rides a sentient tennis ball and he attacks with a racket. That shit's great. There's a little pug with a unicorn horn. I'm excited for that one. Nash Game Consultant. To be fair, not to toot my own horn too much, I'm just getting this next one ready. That was the entirety of round 3. I do feel like there's very few people who don't... Monster Fighter. Yeah, it's called Monster Fighter. I do feel like there's not a whole lot of people who are either invested in Monster Rancher especially Monster Rancher 2 at the level I'm invested in it. And then I feel like on top of that, I feel like there's not a lot of people who understand what does make the game work and what doesn't make the game work at a level I do. And that's just because, you know, this game has been my life for most of my life, you know. I think I have not, you know what, if I include the streams, I think I'm at like 20,000 hours of gameplay since I got it when I was a kid. I think that would be safe to say. It would be embarrassing if I didn't know as much as I did. Also, everybody on the lower half of the bracket won this time around. So that's interesting. The pixie design of my Biomancer is unique. So I didn't even know there was a pixie design. I only knew there was the dragon and the wolf. I didn't play it too much. Just to make a Monster Rancher game, you just make a fan game. Yeah, I mean, there is that. But Monster Fighter, I have a lot of hope for. Being completely honest, a lot of the designs are not really, I don't want to say a lot of designs. There's a couple of designs that are like, you know what, I'm not super interested in this. Whereas with Monster Rancher, I think every design is like 10 out of 10 with the exception of a couple. And even the ones that are kind of shit would be like the best mascot in like another game. But it's a team of 2 people. They're doing their best and they're doing a really good job. And not having an entire art department working on making marketable monsters really puts a damper on what you can and can't do. And honestly, if you've seen the original promotional artwork for Monster Rancher 1, you know how fucking ugly those things are. So can't even front. Undine is girl gel. Undine is lazy. I understand they're like, it'd be cool to have like a mermaid type thing. Undine's moveset is boring but not terrible, and they clearly put a lot of work into it, right? She has a shit ton of attacks, but I don't know why they went with the design they went with. They already have like the jelly homunculus. They didn't need another one. If she turned into a boat, like if she had like an aircraft carrier or like battleship type, like an analog to the Gelcopter, that'd be pretty sick. I think it's better than the Shin Megami 4 Mermaid. I haven't actually played any Shin Megami Tensei games, so I don't have any frame of reference for that. Rides the Zilla Deluxe Liner. Oh man, that'd be hype. And the Zilla Deluxe Liner is using wave riding. There we go. We just created a new monster. Doodle a bunch of monster designs. If I ever want to try getting Monster Rancher spiritual successor, my 2 favorites are Sentient Traffic Cone with a prehensile tail, holds up stop sign. Oh my god. And a 2-headed shape called Dolly, based on the real life clone sheep. Nice. So I don't actually know if I've talked about it, but me and my friends were at one point extremely underemployed. Kind of like I have been for the last little while. But I was underemployed to a level where I was just like, I felt hopeless about my job and I didn't know what my career prospects were. That was before I learned the life hack of lying on your resume and lying in a interview. True story. It's a very good thing to do. But, because nobody fucking cares. Like, whatever. They'll find out soon enough if you suck. And you'll get fired. But whatever. Either get fired or you didn't have the job. I choose getting fired. I haven't gotten fired like that, but if you really suck, you might. But we were working on a game, and it was an RTS type style game. Not RTS, sorry. It was like a tactics type game. Like isometric, grid-based game, sort of like Advanced Wars, or I guess it'd be closer to Fire Emblem, technically. But it had a monster creation and combination theme very close to Monster Rancher. And it was a combination of, you were making, what does it call it? Basically you're making like golems out of like a material and like an essence. and you would pick the material you want to make your monster out of, or your golem out of specifically. And it was like either you make them out of wood, or you make them out of rock, or you make them out of plastic, or you make them out of liquid, or whatever. And then you would pick an essence, and the essence was just a color, so like red, blue, green, yellow, black, white, whatever. And you would combine them, and then that would adjust the monster's stats. So like all of the metal-based monsters were, all the metal-based monsters had like high physical attack. All of the wood-based monsters had like high physical defense, things like that. And so I was working with that, and it was kind of cool. I was having a lot of fun on it, but it was a lot of work, and it was really ambitious for like a project. I have friends all the time coming telling me about these games they're working on, and it's like, cool, that sounds great. And also like it needs a team of 100 people to work. And that's a big problem with a lot of this stuff, is people have a million great ideas, but no concept to scale. And I was one of those people. I had no concept to scale. Who am I, as someone who barely knows anything about game dev, coming in as a designer and being like, you know what? Here's 60 fucking monsters. Let's make all this shit. Kind of hard. But I still really like the idea. I would like to get back to it at some point. It's going to be difficult though. We saw the Undine episode. The anime tried to make an Undine monster for one with Gel Pixie. Unfortunate. Hopefully you do. Sounds interesting. I think it's interesting. I really like tactics games. Like I love like FF Tactics and Advanced Wars and things like that. I actually, ironically, am not a big fan of Fire Emblem. But a lot of that has to do with me not being a big fan of the class system in it and JRPG stories in general. I'm not a really big fan of them for the most part, with very select exceptions to that. Final Fantasy Tactics is great because the job system in that is fucking convoluted for no reason. And that makes it really interesting because you're like, bro, what the fuck is an astrologer? What is a mathematician? What am I doing? What is this game? Three Houses was really cool. Yeah, I never played it. I played the one before it for the 3DS, but I just couldn't get into it. I also am like really turned off by like the dating shit in it and like the bonds. I don't want to spend time making my guys be friends with each other. I don't give a shit about any of that. Tactics Advanced 2 is your favorite game? Nice. I told the Tactics 1 story on stream a million times, so I'm not going to bore you guys with it again. FF Tactics is great because the most powerful class in the game is a fucking math teacher. Yeah, I know. It's pretty silly. Oh, here comes the punch. Is it enough? I think it's enough. The crit helped. Santana 2, after getting crit a million times in a row in the last game, does the thing. Santana 2 and Cuello. Straight lands, big damage. Punch lands. Ooh, another crit. Cuello having no luck dodging these crits. They're at about the same amount of health. Punch misses at 68. Santana 2 can attack again. Cuello's pretty close to 45. He can attack now. Back low would be good. 55%. Excuse me. 55%, not a great chance to hit, but pretty significant damage. Punch lands. I think Cuello's still in the lead. Misses the 1-2 punch at 84. Oh no. Tactics Advance added combo attacks and ultimate finishers, and you just poured hours into playing it. Yeah, it's a really fun game. Light Bullet. Oh, a big power Light Bullet. He loves doing the power Light Bullet. 2 in a row. I don't know if it crit that time. It may have crit, or I may have still had power proc for that. Really just decking it out? No, not quite. It was close. Close, but not quite enough. These matches are going by super quick. This one is probably going to be quick as well. Oops. Oh, I did that out of order. That wasn't supposed to happen at that point, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. So I did 1 and 5, 2 and 3. Do 6 and 7 next. Now, if I do 6 and 7, that fucks this whole thing up. Can't believe I'm gonna fuck the whole thing up. It doesn't really matter. We'll do 6 and 8. So Santana 2 gets that win. Okay, predictions live. Amuro and Sugarloaf. Who do you like? Yeah, so I think I'm going to get back on track here, but I did accidentally do one of the matches out of order. Santana and Matt Moore's Monster Quail were not supposed to fight at that point. They were supposed to fight a little bit later. It's supposed to be Santana and Stooges. But that's okay. They had to fight either way. Now we got Amuro and Sugarloaf. Damn, pretty one-sided on Amuro. $84-16, closing in 5 seconds. Here we go. Played some Final Fantasy Tactics at some point, worked yourself into a corner where you could not win at all or reset to try again. Yeah, I feel that. It was totally possible. You didn't grind properly. It was very easy to work yourself into a corner. Oh, Hammerfall lands, that's big damage. This is the firewall. Straight misses as well. Amuro with a very tiny amount of speed, doing everything he can to dodge everything. Sugarloaf back to 45 guts, 66 on firewall. Straight misses at 57 again. Amuro hits the low kick at 66, 121. He gets real. This can help him out, as he won't take much damage from firewall. He still got real. Oh, I think he still had real up, yep. Damn, real as a defensive measure. Tanks 2 hits that absolutely would have lost him the game had he not had real up. But it does boost your defense by a tiny bit. Like 33%, I do believe. Just enough. Laser cutter at 44. It hits. How much damage are you looking at? 222. Sugarloaf in the yellow. Gets real immediately. Maybe not the best. And real is gone. Oh no. Muro is in trouble now. Firewall. Oh my god, he's dodging everything. What the fuck? Holy. Sugarloaf just chilling. Just building up a massive amount of guts. Not doing anything. Straight lands at 59. 146 damage. Another one. That does it. We got game 3. So he was taking double damage because his real wore off. Game 3. Here we go. Thunder misses at 60. Double foolery! Sugarloaf, frame perfect, taking advantage of that. Minus 10 guts. A little bit of damage. Flying Mask, not a great move. Especially not a great move when you don't have a lot of power to take advantage of it. But Sugarloaf doing his damnedest. Is technically in the lead right now. Both have the same amount of guts. Both have 70 guts. You don't see this often. Hammerfall misses at 51. Straight lands. 64 damage, minus 10 guts. Amuro goes for the laser cutter at 42. That whiffs as well. Sugarloaf now with a 50 guts lead. Big damage incoming. Can win on 2 straights if he wants. He's gonna chill though. Flying Mask at 59, probably not enough to kill. Oh, but it crits! And it crits for just enough damage. Rather, it would have done just enough damage without the crit. Sugarloaf wins it 2-1. Give me that money. Give me that money. I bet on Sugarloaf. Oh. And how am I going to do this? How am I going to fix this? I don't think I have a way to fix this, because 4 and 8 already played each other. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to do 2 and 4. And then I'll do a quick update, and then we'll do the next 4, and I'll do a quick update. After, this one's going to be a little bit weird, because Santana's going to have an additional match played. But it'll be all good after this next one. Flip Flopper confirmed. I just went with the one that had nothing bet on it. Okay, here we go. Santana and the Stooges. That'd be a good show. I'd go watch that in concert. I would risk COVID for that. Would I risk COVID for that? No, I wouldn't. I lied. Three, and then Sugarloaf gets a win on Amuro. Here we go. Last match of round 4. Got about 5 seconds left. Get your bets in. Damn, I made it big on that one. We're up to 3K. We've quadrupled our money today so far. By we, I mean me. I don't know how you guys are doing. How are you guys doing? Kamikaze, big damage. Santana 2 down to half health. Been about even? That's not bad. Would have 7 digits, but if you can bet 7 digits, the man would have had 1 million. Damn. Do you actually have 1 million? Are you just saying that if you were able to bet, you would have bet correctly every time and had 1 million? Stooges goes for a shotgun. Damn, he does not let him survive on the grid. He's like, nah, not happening. Just hyperbole. I feel ya. Trying to look it up. I think the first tactics game you played was Vandal Hearts. Never played Vandal Hearts. Face attack misses. Big miss. Hits the punch. Hits another punch. Shotgun. A little bit of damage. Shotgun to the heart, and you're to blame. Santana sang that. That's a Santana song. Light bullet lands. Stooges need to use that kamikaze, and they do. Big damage on the crit. Stooges doing well. Doing big well. Big well. Punch hits, big damage. I lied, it's not really big damage. The Stooges are still in the lead. Just for the light bullet, that's going to do a lot of withering. But Stooges still have 45 guts. They can keep attacking if they want. sat next to a Carlos Santana lookalike on a flight watch, you could hardly take your eyes off him. Is he really that, like... Is he really, like, that guy that you're like, damn, can't stop looking at Carlos Santana? He is pretty smooth. Stu just wins it. Stu just beat Santana. And here we are after 4 rounds. We got the Stooges 4-0. Doing pretty good. Pretty good. And we got Santana 2 in second right now. But Santana 2 has fought one more time than everyone else. At 3-2 currently. Sugarloaf at 3-1. So technically ahead of Santana. Rock Band 3 has a 2-2 record. As does Cuello. Amuro and Corvid are right behind them. And Duno Dewey has not won a match yet. But Duno Dewey has only fought 3 times. So, let's rectify that right now with our first match. We got Amuro. And we got Do You Know the Way. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, predictions live. Going to sleep. Thanks for streaming. Appreciate you staying up with us, Patch. Have a good night. That was just somebody's abuelo. I just saw that. That's so funny. Are you Carlos Santana or an uncle? Either or. It's funny how some people look like uncles. You know, like it's not dads specifically, but uncles for sure. Got a bet in, got a VPN set up on your phone. Damn, man is doing good. Got 3.5K to 160. Okay. That makes sense, though. I mean, you gotta believe a little bit, right? Claw lands. Decent damage there. Hammerfall at 39. That's a whiff. Do you know the way with a 40 guts lead? This could be Big Zephyr at 72. High chance to crit. Gets the crit. 139. Claw misses at 70. Do you know the way still has a 20 guts lead? Hits the other Zephyr. Do you know the way wins? Who's your comrade on the Dewey camp? I am. Who do you think you are? I am. And I don't know who else is. But, Do you know the way actually has a shot in this matchup? Amuro has a very low life. Low kick misses at 55. Spooky. Hits the claw. 55 damage. Hits it again. 51. Amuro down to half health. Laser cutter at 35%. You don't need laser cutter, brother. That's not gonna win you the game. I mean, it can. Fireball uses his intelligence attack that he got as a meme. 2 in a row. It's actually withering just enough that Amuro is not able to attack. Amuro cannot dodge anything. Oh no, the tail wins. Do you know the way gets the win? I have not bet incorrectly. Actually, I bet incorrectly once today. I got one wrong bet on Amuro. What's the meme? Ugandan Knuckles spits a lot. So that's the meme. I would never... Like, I know it's funny to, like, make a dumb monster on purpose. But, I don't know. I would never get an intelligence attack on a power monster just because it's funny. That's me. That's not even tryharding. I don't think that's tryharding. Take a look at Jean-Claude. I'm not tryharding. Isotopes win a game. Santana and the Stooges. We already saw that one. Right? Yes. This has not happened yet, right? I'm a little bit wonky right now. How would I fuck that up? I have Cuello losing to Santana and Santana losing to Cuello. They have fought. Santana won. What did I do wrong? That's what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. I put Santana and... This is incorrect. This goes here. This goes here. Sorry, one sec. Just trying to fix bracket. Let's take a look at the bracket while I'm doing it. Tryhard. He's absolutely tryhard. I made a golem. Every golem is tryhard. God, why is that so slow sometimes? I hate it. It looks so shitty. Try so hard to make stuff look nice. There should not be any Santana fights here. Did I just not mark it down? I didn't mark it down. That was the mistake. So 2-7. Next up, we got 5 and 8. Okay, 5 and 8 is next. We got Corvid, and we got Sugarloaf. That's who it is. Even your tank golem for slow and steady? I mean, sorta. Nobody's gonna have better than, what is it, 15 guts? Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. I won 1,100 points on a 50-point bet. Not too bad. I've been doing good. Been doing good tonight. Hey, Tarf, how are you doing? Ooh, this is an interesting one. These monsters are very similar. $14 is the fastest? Ah, okay. But yeah, either way, it's like making a tank when you know you've got the best guts rate is not that big of a deal. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Because nobody's outspeeding you. It's almost like when Jack proposed banning fastest subbreeds of every monster, so there would be more monster variety. But like all that would happen is people would use the next fastest one. It doesn't end up mattering. And then that would get boring. Then what? You ban those, and then the game gets incredibly slow. I don't know. I do have to give Jack props for trying to think outside the box in making monster variety a little bit more interesting in the game. I just don't think there's a good answer for it. Firewall doing big damages. It's a Thunder at 58. That's enough to kill. Sugarloaf with the first round. My camera's slowly falling over time. Now it's all Dutch angled. What are you doing? Just sit normally. Be a normal camera. What are you up to? Jesus Christ. Come on. Come on. Fuck. This is your fault. The camera, not you. Not you specifically.
I'm terrible with the details.
I gotta make the... I have a new sound effect coming. It will be live tomorrow. Though it won't... Actually, it might not be live tomorrow because there will be no reason to use it tomorrow. But it'll be live on Wednesday for sure. Okay, here we go. Game 2. Sugarloaf up 1-0. Misses the firewall at 60. Hits the second one for a little bit of damage. Corvid19 goes for the surprise. No real damage there, but a lot of withering. Corvid with a 50 guts lead. 50-ish guts lead. Goes Flutter Slap 62. That misses. Sugarloaf slowly marching up. Corvid could really run away with this if it hits a couple more surprises, though it doesn't have the best chance to hit. Flutter Slap doing decent damage there. Flying Mask at 50. Not a lot. 44 damage. Flutter Slap out-damaging that, actually, because of how big the guts lead is. Falling Beak at 46%. That misses. Sugarloaf still in the lead by a very slight amount. Second Falling Beak hits. There's a crit. Sugarloaf's got enough guts to attack and needs to do something. Goes for the Thunder at 59. That misses. Corvid19 is going to take game number 2. We got a game 3 on our hands. I feel like it's been a while since we've had a game 3. Yes, it has been a while. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches since our last 2-1. And that was between Corvid and Santana. Flying Mask misses that time. Flutter Slap whiffs as well. Corvid still has a 10 guts lead, but both monsters can attack. Falling Beak at 44%. There's a whiff. Sugarloaf now in the guts lead. Corvid goes for the Flutter Slap. It lands 34, but Galley with guts correction on its side is very spooky. Still has 70 guts. Galley at 70 guts, not a thing you see too often. Another Firewall at 65. 79 damage. Flutter Slap lands. -1 gut. Lands again. Corvid kind of giving Sugarloaf the win here. Firewall misses. Not over yet. Crit Falling Beak could do it. It hits. It crits. But it's not enough. Sugarloaf wins it 2-1. And our final match of round 4 is Quail and Do You Know the Way? Sugarloaf gets the win. That ended up being 50-50, not too bad. I won again, because, you know, how we do. Quail and Do You Know the Way? Predictions live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Hoping for Fart KO? You might get it. It might happen. Sugarloaf at 4-1 today. That's pretty crazy. Oh, there will be one more match after this, I think. He's only fought 4 times. Stooges. No, I just forgot to write that down. What? Man, I'm all over the fucking place right now. Oh, I forgot to bet. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter too much. I don't know how I marked this down wrong in my thing. Anyway, that's a very quick win. Oh, no, there's the grit. I lied. The two color Pandoras haven't fought yet, have they? They haven't, or else I would have said something about it. I have it marked down as a 2-0 for the Stooges, but I'm like 99% sure they didn't fight, so I don't know how I fell off on that one. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Cuello gets the win. Game 2. 1-2 punch and straight, both incredibly good moves in this matchup. Straight misses at 58%. Hail hits. Big damage there. Big ass crit. 2 in a row. Cuello down to the green. Gets anger. 1-2 punch at 54. That lands. And that's it. So that's a 2-0 for the bunny. I would have bet on the bunny, but I forgot it was happening. I would have gone all in. And now what I think is my actual final match of round 5. Rock Band versus the Stooges. I don't think this happened yet, right? I do one match out of order and the whole thing goes to shit. Here we go. Color Pandora fight. Did the Stooges have any songs on Rock Band? I feel like it'd be really weird if they didn't, but I can't think of anything. Ask my girlfriend if she wants a bit, but I don't think she'd thank you at 3 a.m. of food. Wake her up just to ask her, hey, you want to eat any of this? Who do you like more out of the two color Pandoras? Who's got your favor? Damn, people liking Rock Band. Okay, here we go. We're up pretty good today. We got the last couple of bets right. Look at how much bigger the Stooges are. They're large Stooges. Giant whip at 73% misses. Oh no. Face attack at 86. That's decent damage. 2 in a row. Rock Band's at about 55% health. Giant wheel 70. That can do a lot of damage, but that misses as well. Oh no. This is why we do best 2 out of 3. You get that unlucky, you still have a shot. 3-0 on those heavy attacks. Another face attack. Big size difference is really funny. Another face attack, 85. That one whiffs. Rock Band 3. Not going down that way. Face attack of his own. Lands his first of the match with 16 seconds left. Another face attack comes in. Rock Band 3 now 1 hit away. He gets power. Power Giant Whip, real big. Power Tire Swing, a lot less big. Tail Swing lands. He's still alive, though. Or is he? Not anymore. Stooges wins game 1. Whether or not the Stooges uses Shotgun a lot is going to be a big determining factor in this match. This fight got derailed. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Giant wheel at 70. There we go. Look at that. Big damage. 200. Stooges down to about 50. Face attack lands. Rock Band 3 still with a slight lead. Goes for a face attack of his own. A lot less damage there. Shotgun. The frame it became active. 44. Not a whole lot of damage. Another giant wheel. How much damage are we looking at? 180. Stooges still alive. Just don't use shotgun. I bet on you. Don't use shotgun. Still got 45 guts. He can keep attacking if he wants. It'd be great to use kamikaze. Giant wheel 68. Ooh, lands it 3 times in a row. But there's the grit. The Stooges is still alive. He needs a kamikaze to win this. He swapped over to kamikaze. He swapped back. Face attack at 88. Not going to be enough damage. Maybe 3 in a row. Kamikaze last second. 99% chance to hit. He's going to take the game. The Stooges wins that one 2-0. Which is actually how I had it marked down when I fucked up. I won. I won me some monies on that one. Kamikaze with 1 second on the clock. Stage diving is nice. I know those aren't the Stooges they're named after, but... okay, here we go. So Stooges at 5-0. I don't know what's going on there, but, you know. $5-0. So Stooges in first place overall right now. Sureloaf of all monsters in second at 4-1. We got Quayo with a 3-2. Santana with a 3-2. And then Rock Band 3 with a 2-3. Corvid and Amuro at 1-4 apiece. And Dino DeWay with them as well. On the day on betting, I started at 800. And I am at 5.4k. I'm doing okay. Next up. Actually, you know what? We just saw Rock Band. Let's give him a break. Let's come to him last. We got Corvid. And we got Amuro. Predictions live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Both these monsters struggling today. Not doing their damnedest. Unfortunately, if you're a fan of either of them. But who do you like more? Can they both advance? Can either of them advance? I think technically. There's only... it'd be hard. It'll be very, very hard, but they can technically advance. 2 wins and then a lot of things going your way afterwards might be the ticket. Okay, here we go. Made my bet. Amuro seems to be the favorite in this one. Flutter Slap doing a little bit of damage to start things off. A punch in retaliation, but that misses. Falling Beak at 48. That whiffs as well. Beak Thrust misses at 52. Ooh, the Laser Cutter at 50. Big whiff there, Corvid. Some Beak Thrust. Decent damage. Muro close to 50%. This is the Beak Thrust again. Laser Cutter at 46. He's really swinging on it. He wants it. Flutter Slap can do some damage. Muro down into the green. And Corvid has the Guts lead. If he gets good rolls on these Withers, he is going to win. That's a great roll. I don't think Amuro's going to get another chance to attack. Falling Beak lands, and it hits, and he gets the KO even. 1 second left on the clock. Corvid, 19, wins that game. Next match. Surprise misses at 49. He needed that dodge. Laser cutter with a slight guts lead. That's enough to kill. Just barely. Oh, he gets real. Corvid has 19 life left, meaning that Amuro, even with an anti-real attack, will do enough damage to kill. Real wears out. Here comes a laser cutter. Look at the big damage difference. I mean, that missed. So that's really bad. Look at how slow Amuro's guts rate is now. Oh no. Oh no. That's like a 30 guts rate. It's like 1 per second. It's worse. That's like a oh my god, that's worse than 1 per second. That's awful. Falling Beak lands, 139 damage, minus 17 guts. Amuro's not going to be able to attack again. That did just enough withering. He's out of this. Oh my god. Look at how slow that regen is. He hits 45 as time runs out. It's just enough. Corvid can't attack again. I don't know why he didn't bother, but he decided not to. Amuro wins game number 2. Falling Beak at 46. A little bit of damage there. Punch comes out. That's the second attack Amuro has landed this set. 2 punches in a row. Corvid down to half health. Flutter Slap at 63. That whips. There's the surprise. The surprise misses as well. That would have been pretty good in this matchup. Hasn't landed a surprise yet in this matchup. Laser Cutter at 49. That whiffs. Ooh, still has 45 guts, so Beak Thrust lands and puts Corvid into the lead. Both monsters can attack. Hammerfall misses at 51. Corvid now with a 30 guts lead. What's he going to do with it? Flutter Slap 65%. That misses. Amuro playing from behind misses another Hammerfall. He's got 10 seconds to build 20 guts. He can just barely do it. His guts rate is just enough to build those guts. Here we go. Surprise is going to run down the clock, and he withers him too, just to be a dick about it. That's a 2-1 for your boy Corvid. You don't know what you could have done with him with a hard-baked loadout besides go for Outpoint build? It's weird, man. I don't know. I think maybe max life and speed. Or sorry, max life and power. And just like hope for the best. Because even then you wouldn't really do a lot of damage. Santana 2 and Sugarloaf. Forward gets the win. People are going to make chips. Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. Really needed a missile? Yeah, if you had access to it. But then what you've done is you build a Jean-Claude build, and you got to worry about having 2 slots of power techs that do like 0 damage. Not like it's not feasible. Jean-Claude's made top 4 before. It's just very, very lucky. Very risk-based gameplay. Then you need skill. Yeah, exactly. Amuro failed you? Oh no. I bet on Amuro too. I lost on that one. Okay, 81-19. People are really liking Santana in this matchup. Thunder doing a little bit of damage. Punch at 68, doing slightly more. Straight's gonna land for 57, minus 1 gut. Sting misses at 72, that's pretty big. Just chilling in the first slot. Firewall hits at 82. Decent amount of withering there. 12 guts down is always hard to come back from. The monster with Santana's guts rate. Thunder at 75. Sugarloaf landing everything. Doing good work. Another firewall. Lands again. Santana in a little bit of trouble now. Only has 50 guts. All that time down the drain. Still only has 50 guts. Punch lands. But Sugarloaf is in a really good spot here. Claw Assault misses at 62. Straight misses at 73. There's another firewall. Sugarloaf procs power. That's an interesting thing in this matchup that I didn't consider when I first saw them lined up, is that Santana probably won't get much access to power in this matchup because of how little damage Sugarloaf does. Blind Mask at 69. 78 minus 14 guts. Really good from Sugarloaf there. That's a lot of withering on Light Bullet. Santana 2 has slightly more intelligence than it has power. Under at 74, that misses. I think it's the first time Sugarloaf has missed in this set. Punch going to do a little bit of damage. Give Santana the lead by a tiny bit. They both have the same amount of guts. Nobody's really outpacing anyone here. Santana 2 now has a slight amount. Oh! Very small amount of withering on that. Sugarloaf still trailing by a tiny bit. Straight misses at 73. Santana 2 gonna get hit by the Thunder. No, it's gonna dodge the Thunder at 75. Santana 2 not doing anything to attack. Oh, there's the Claw Assault. Santana 2 gonna win game number 2. You can't be called Santana 2 and lose game 2. It's the game you were born to win. Game 3. Ooh, good opening. That's a lot of withering. Another Light Bullet on the Foolery. Don't be doing foolery. Don't be fooling around. Or you're gonna get bulleted. Firewall at 80% lands. A little bit of damage. Pretty solid amount of withering. Stops Santana 2 from pulling too far ahead. Another Firewall. That's going to tie things up and give Sugarloaf a slight lead. Both have 45 guts. Light Bullet could be pretty big here. Hits another one, minus 29 guts. Santana has a small guts lead right now, and the life lead as well. Realistically, here's where you go for another Light Bullet. Light Bullet is what wins you this game. Punch going to do a little bit of damage here, but Firewall can still take it back. But I mean, Sugarloaf's just not going to attack at all. So, 2-1 for Santana. Next up, we got Rock Band 3. We got Kueo. That's the first one you lost? You're doing pretty good today. I guess you didn't bet on the first few because you had to run a VPN. Oh, that's Macaquinho. That's way too strong. Wrong monster. That's a B rank monster. Santana 2 gets the win. Rock Band and Kueo. Predictions live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Sugarloaf is only going to let you down. Sugarloaf is 4-2 right now. Doing pretty good. Only one match left to do. It can only go 4-3 at absolute worst. $20 seconds left. Get your bets in. Who do you like? Who do you like? So that means that Santana 2 and Sugarloaf are now tied at 4 and 2. Tied for second. Quayo has a chance to tie them as well with a win here. Rock Band 3 will go to 3 and 3, which ties Quayo if Rock Band wins. Okay, submissions are closed. You'd probably be up if you were voting for it. Ooh, Giant Wheel lands, 171 damage. That's pretty big damage. We got more votes on Quayo than we do on Rock Band right now. 52 to 48. A couple of 1-2 punches in a row. Tail swing at 67. Oh, there's the anger. Angry 1-2 punch. Doesn't do any withering. Another tail swing. Quayo in a little bit of trouble now. Hits the straight. But Rock Band 3 has a 63% chance to win this right now. If he decides to attack. Big crit there on straight. It gets power. It does not need power. Tail swing at 69. Giant Wheel. Power Giant Wheel to do 17 damage. He misses it. Quayo is running away with this one. Misses the back blow at 58. Rock Band's chance to attack here. Use anything it wants. Is it going to use Giant Wheel again? It is. And, you know, he hits it. You gotta admire the spunk. 268 damage on the crit. Very, very close, but Rock Band takes it. Game 2. Backblow misses at 56%. He wants to Big Wheel. Giant Whip at 52. 233 on the crit. In range to died it by Tail Swing. That's exactly what we see. And a 15-second KO from Rock Band. Winning that 2-0. We got one more match in round 7. We got the Stooges. We got Do You Know the Way. Sorry, round 6, my bad. 7 is next round. That is correct. Okay, last match, round 6. Stooges and Do You Know? Let's make it interesting. All in on the Stooges. We got 21k on the Stooges right now. You can make a tiny little piddly little baby bet on Do You Know the Way and cash out big here. Got 111. It's currently 197 to 1 odds. Pretty big. You want in on that. What's 100 points? You can get 100 points in like 10 minutes of watching. That's like basic income. Oh, we got 5k now. So now it's only a... Jesus, who bet 4k? What the fuck? Macho with 4k on Do You Know? Damn, trying to cash out big there. Okay. So 1 to 9.5 to and on Do You Know side and 1 to 1.1. So a 10% gain for anybody on the Stooges who wins this. Pot baiting. That's how we do. Claw lands. Fireball gonna do a little bit of damage as well. Anger. He's angry boy. Kamikaze at 68. Is it the first time we see it miss? It is not. 183 damage. The Stooges wins game 1. Game 2. Boo. Nobody land anything. Here comes a face attack on the 50-50, and that misses as well. Tail into claw. True combo. Another tail. Stooge is down to half health. How will he recover? Face attack at 54. That misses. The longer the match goes on, the better for Do You Know the Way, because there's always a chance that he'll proc Grit, which is really bad for Do You Know the Way. He wins with Unity, and not a thing we see often. Unity is a straight downgrade It increases your arena movement speed, which is pretty good for Color Pandora, considering how big his monster model is. So he doesn't get to go into like slot 4 very often, or get up to slot 1 to push his opponent back. But it does actually decrease his guts regeneration rate by like 33%. It's pretty bad. It's a glitch. It's not supposed to do that. But Unity is really shitty, and there's no way to get rid of it. It's been fixed in the port, by the way. Okay, so Stooges wins that one. We got Stooges beating Do You Know the Way. And so after 6 rounds, we got Stooges at 6-0, unbeaten. Unbeaten. I bet 6,237 on that and got a 700 point payout. 700 extra. Not fantastic, but you know, it's something. We got Stooges in first, undefeated, guaranteed first seed. Nothing you can do about it. Sugarloaf in second seed, tied with Santana at 4-2. Rock Band 3 and Kueo tied for 4th with a 3-3 record, so their next match is going to matter very much so. Especially considering they are both fighting the number 2 seeds. So a win there will... You know what? A win there doesn't even necessarily guarantee them a win. It's very possible Rock Band 2 wins, as does Kueo, and then one of them doesn't advance. That sucks. Corvid19, 2 and 4 currently can't advance. Amuro and Do You Know the Way more are the same. So we know who our top 4 is. Plus, we have 5 monsters fighting for top 4. So we don't know who our top 4 is exactly, but we got a pretty good idea of who can make it. Next up, we got the Stooges. And we got Santana. The thing that's weird, I know I keep harping on about this, and you guys probably don't give a shit, but the stingers that are like freezing sometimes, when I record and I like upload the video, most of the time it's not actually freezing at all, so it makes me think it's something on Twitch's side that's like slowing it down, because it's not happening in my recording, so it's really peculiar, and I would like to fix it, but I'm not sure how I can do that. I wrote Santa 2, which is not quite correct. Rock Band Santana 2, predictions live. Make your goddamn bets. You heathens. You're ungodly betting. Who do you like out of these two? Rock Band 3 needs this for a chance at top 4. Santana 2 may not make top 4 if it loses. So, this is do or die for both of these monsters. Rock Band 3 a little bit more so, but still, it matters. This is an interesting one. Santana 2's got a lot of life. Got 10 seconds left. Get your bets in. Who do you like? Who do you like? Don't think Santana wins this, by the way. You know what that means. JP made a prediction. Boss Alt lands. So Santana 2's landed 2 attacks in a row. Giant Wheel at 72%. This could do big damage. 262. Rock Band poised to attack again. What's he got, though? Tail Swing misses at 92%. Another Giant Wheel at 69. That lands. That's a KO. Halfway through that round, we see Rock Band win it. 400 skill against 0 speed, really helping out Rock Band in that one. Light Bullet doing big withering. Color Pandora has a much better guts rate than Arrowhead, though. Color Pandora has an 11, I think. Is it 11 or 12? Either way. Pretty good. Sting lands, doing more withering. The Rock Band has a 10 guts lead right now. Goes for Giant Wheel at 69. That misses. Santana in a pretty good spot. More stings would be great. Claw Assault, not too bad. But he really needs to manage his opponent's guts more than he can do with his basics, which do 0 withering on both. Punch lands. A bit of damage there. Face attack, 88. Decent damage. Another punch. Santana just slightly outdamaging his opponent, but here comes the Giant Whip. It misses at 74. That's pretty big. Giant Wheel at 67. That lands. It's probably enough to take the lead. 275 on the crit. Santana gets power, has 1 second to make something happen, but does nothing about it. Rock Band 3 gets the win. Damn. Rock Band 3 fighting for top 4 still. The 2-0 is going to be important. It is going to be important. The Santana and Rock Band are now tied. Quayo trying to do more of the same. Quayo beating Sugarloaf would mean there is a 4-way tie for second place. Quayo and Sugarloaf. Predictions live. Make your bets. This one's hard. I don't know who I like more in this one. The thing is, a lot of these bets today I felt were very easy to make. Like, today was a day to make a lot of money if you knew what you were doing. So I think I've, like, messed up 2 bets, and I don't think I have been... or not, like, super smart, right? Like, I'm not, like, big brain boy. So, I don't know. I don't think it's been particularly difficult to bet today. Ten seconds left. Get your bets in. Here we go. Straight at 69 hits. Decent amount of damage there. Straight lands. Big damage. Sugarloaf in the lead. What's he gonna do? Here comes a Thunder. 52%. That misses. Quayo. Back low at 38. Could be real spooky if it lands. 1-2 punch at 67. Gonna bring Sugarloaf down to half health. 2 in a row. Into the green. Sugarloaf still hovering around 50 to 60% on all his attacks. Under at 54 lands. No, my phone died. Fuck, I don't get to do the next couple of bets. I don't know. Sugarloaf is always in the green, that's true. Big Thunder there. 2 in a row. Hits it. Sugarloaf wins. Who did I bet on? I don't even remember who I bet on. I think I bet on Sugarloaf. I did bet on Sugarloaf. Thunder misses at 52. The back low misses at 38%. And the straight misses at 70. Wow. Unfortunate. Blind Mask at 52. There you go. There's some damage. A crit for 90. Quayo down by about 5 guts. He's got a slightly faster guts rate, though. Firewall misses at 59. Backblow hits at 37. Big damage, 144. Quayo takes the lead back. Fairly even guts. Quayo gets anger. Angry backblow at 38. Whiffs. Sugarloaf at half health still. Thunder at 52. That lands. Quayo down into the yellow. Land a couple of 1-2 punches to take this back. Hits the first one. Needs one more, though. 3 seconds on the clock. He needs to attack before his opponent does. He needs something. He doesn't do anything, though. He does nothing. Oh, no. And Sugarloaf wins 2-0. So... next up, we got the Stooges. Sugarloaf got second. You're at 20k, started at 10. That's nice. I'm at 8k. I started at 800. So I see you're doubling, and I raise you tenfold. Stooges and Amuro. Here we go. Predictions live. Who do you like? Who's your favorite out of these two? Do you think Amuro is going to turn on the Jets, hit a couple of laser cutters, or do you think the Stooges are going to do what the Stooges have been doing best, and that is win? Currently undefeated. Amuro doesn't have a lot of life. Stooges doesn't do a lot of damage, though. That's the thing. Kamikaze is the big wild card. Kamikaze will 2-hit kill Amuro. For the rest of it, I don't know. Started at 5 now, 1.5. Just watch what you do and do the opposite, man. That's rough. Did you like lose it on a big bet? Betting isn't showing up for you. That's an issue with the app. It's low kick. It's low kick again. Amuro off to a fantastic start. Base attack, big damage. Considering Amuro's low life. 42 on the tail swing. Another low kick. They're equal. They got the same amount of remaining life. Hammerfall at 69, pretty scary. Laser cutter at 62, even more scary. Shotgun at 78, not a big deal. Hits the crit though. 50 damage. Another shotgun at 75. 39, another crit. Amuro in a good spot though. Laser cutter at 69, hits it. That's probably a KO at 277. Amuro wins game 1. Can Amuro give the Stooges its first loss? Maybe. Hold on. Let me log in on Twitch. Oh my god, he hits the hammer fall. Sorry, I'm trying to get my other thing on. It sent me a code. Amuro loses game 2. Here we go, game 3. Keeping it close. It won't let me do it. Man, I need my phone for everything. This sucks ass. So I'm not going to get to bet all my chips on the next one. I don't get to go all in on Do You Know the Way. Kamikaze, 83%. Lands it. Stooges wins it. Makes it real close. But ends up winning it. 7 wins. Stooges gets the monies. And our final match of the day before top 4. We've got Corvid. And we've got Do You Know the Way. Do You Know the Way with 1 win. Hey Refineries, how are you doing today? Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. Who's your favorite? Doesn't matter who your favorite is. Who do you think's going to make you money? That's what it comes down to. Predictions allowed, by the way. You got 40 seconds left. Get those gosh dang bets in. We already know who our top 4 is, but you can make some big monies here if you bet on Do You Know the Way, because nobody else is going to. Or are they? What are we currently at? 50-50. What the fuck? Macho. Macho's got points to spare. You know what's crazy too? Macho knows what the big spooky secret I'm going to be announcing is, and he's still wasting all his chips. What is this? Okay, here we go. Falling Beak at 32%. Misses it. There's the Zephyr. Missed the Flutter Slap as well. Do you know the way? Goes for the Claw. Corvid into the green already. Another Claw. Another crit. Any hit will kill. Any hit will kill for either of these monsters. Who's going to hit first? Fireball may not, actually. Yeah, Fireball's not going to do a lot of damage. Both monsters got enough guts to attack. He's got power. You only got to do 1 damage, brother. 36% gets power. It helped them. 262 damage. Oh my god. That is 1 HP. Falling Beak, 32%. Ah. Tail misses. Claw lands. Claw lands. Falling Beak misses at 35. Keeps using Falling Beak. Of this glass cannon BS. Yeah, but I mean, under the rules for this tournament, you could have a monster with 49 life and stay under the same stat cap. Tail misses. You got ease. 12% on Falling Beak. Here we go. It's gonna hit. Ah, I lied. Fireball at 63. It crits again. Everything's critting. There's just big crit fest over here. Flutter Slap on a 50-50 that lands. 7 seconds left. Oh, there's the grit though. He's back to full health. 2 seconds left. Misses the tail. Do you know the way? Steals game 2. If you're gonna knock out Do You Know the Way, you gotta do it early. Game 3. Falling Beak 32%. As if nothing happened. 50 seconds to get the KO though. Corvid heard me last game. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna get the KO early this time. Flutter Slap at 47, that misses. At 44, that misses as well. Do You Know the Way with a 40 guts lead. Oh no. Missing the tail at 74. Fireball at 65, that misses as well. Misses again. We've seen so many misses in a row. Falling Beak at 35%. He only wants to use Falling Beak. He doesn't want to use anything else. He's like, this is what's been winning me games. I'm using it. Beak Thrust at 39. Damn. It is statistically unlikely at this point that Corvid has not landed an attack. Falling Beak misses again. They can both attack another Fireball. That lands. 2 seconds on the clock. Will Corvid attack with 1 second left? He will. 43% of Flutter Slap, and it misses. Do You Know the Way is the winner. Macho knew something we didn't. Big money. Big money. TV bingo. Macho Cheese living large. I was making fun of him, but now he's making fun of me. So that means that Corvid and Do You Know the Way end up with the same record of 2-5. That was incredibly lucky. What are the odds? I would like to go back and watch that, but I feel like the odds of all of those attacks on Corvid missing is like less than 0.1%. If you were to take a look at all of them. How many 50s he missed? He hit a 30 and then missed like 4 30s. He missed like 5 50s. Very, very unlucky. But it is the game we play. And sometimes when you go with a low skill build. So, here we are. Taking a look. We got the Stooges with a perfect record. First place overall. We got Sugarloaf in second with a 5-2 record. And then tied for fourth, tied for third, we got Rock Band and Santana. Cuello finishes just after them. Corvid19 and Do You Know the Way after them. And Amuro in last place. But he did beat Rock Band. He came close to beating the Stooges as well. He didn't have a terrible day. He just got a little bit unlucky in a couple of matches. Okay, so who gets third, who gets fourth out of Rock Band and Santana? Let me do the math real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Santana has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So Santana 2 is going to advance in third place. Rock Band 3 is going to advance in fourth place, meaning that we will have the two Color Pandoras fighting each other, and we will have Santana 2 versus Sugarloaf. I got to set a bracket. We'll be back in just a sec. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Battle League, Season 2, Week 14B. Thank you guys for watching this C-Rank action. We've got two Color Pandoras fighting each other. We got the Stooges, and we've got Rock Band 3. And then we've got Santana 2 versus Sugarloaf, the Renocraft, and the Scaled Mask fighting each other on the other side of the bracket. Let's get right into it. So yeah, no, DeWay did not make top 4 once. It went 3 and 4 once, which is pretty good considering all things. But it did not make top 4. I think it got 5th at one tournament. That's the best it's done. Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. Who do you like out of the two Color Pandoras? Do you like the normal one, or do you like the weird metal one? They're both good. Nothing wrong with either one of them. Who said there was? Kamikaze is too good. Kamikaze is a very good tech. It's really good in vanilla as well. Color Pandora is going to be an interesting monster to make a video on. Because I feel like he's not really a fan favorite. He's more of a monster that people are like, oh yeah, that fucking thing exists. But like, I love Color Pandora. He's definitely one of my favorite monsters. And he's got a lot of really interesting builds. He's probably got more builds than most monsters do. I just someone really loved Zoom Pixie and someone wanted to because it couldn't, because of the way, yeah, it happens. feel like it's one of the devs' favorites. What's really interesting is in the later games, Color Pandora has an entire theme of being a recoil damage-based monster. You don't really see that here. It's got Meteor Drive and Kamikaze, but like the rest of the attacks don't really do any recoil. Kamikaze only does recoil if it misses. I think Meteor Drive only does recoil if it misses as well. Giant wheel. Ooh, big whip there. Base attack doing big damage. Wish Peach Tree Bug wasn't the best one. Purebred Color Pandora is my favorite. I like it a lot more than Liquid Cube and Tram. I like Tram too, though. Tram's probably my number 2. And then Liquid Cube and Peach Tree Bug are both pretty low on my list. Rock Band 3 about 2 hits away from dying here. Goes for the giant whip. 72% and that misses. Oh no. There's a big face attack. Slam. Just trying to ruin people's day in the chat. Classic Slam. Anyway. Stooges wins game 1. Favorite Mario CP is... Shortening it to CP is kind of sketchy, Macho. You're on a list now. But yes, that one's good. Base attack doing big damage. I can't even say what Cheesy just said out loud, or I'm gonna get banned from this fucking platform. Cheeseburger, yeah, that's it. Don't worry about it. It's cheese pizza, bro. Rock Band 3 gets game 2. It's not over yet. But yeah, I say CP all the time. I have it as listed as CP in my files, and I'm afraid that that's gonna, like... Obviously, if you click on it, it's nothing. But just having a file named that on my computer is kind of spooky. Stooges gets hit with another tail swing into the giant whip. What a 1-2. Look at that. Gets him with the jab. A little setup. Boop, boop. Oh. Big right hook. The giant whip. Face attack landing. Rock Band punching above his weight by a tiny amount. They are... Well, I was going to say they're equal. Here comes the power, though, and a massive guts lead. This is a KO, guaranteed. 351 damage. Rock Band 3 does the thing. He advances. He's now 1 win away from being a B-rank man. Next up, we got Santana 2. May not be in the 20 disc. So the thing is, like, I think Rock Band is the underdog in that matchup. I don't think it's so much of an underdog that it's like a safe bet, but I do think he's got the uphill battle there. That was 3 matches already? Yeah, it was real quick. Here we go. Santana 2. Electric Boogaloo. Versus Sugarloaf. Predictions live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Sugarloaf has been having a real hard time in the league. Doing good today, though. Got 2nd overall. Not too bad. I mean, that just makes me realize I put them in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter. Bet more on Santana. Shark of the day with the big bet on Frey's Monster. $4K from JP on his girlfriend Monster. Damn. We got the spousal support in the bets today. Light bullet doing a little bit of damage. Big withering though. Feeling like JP with your chips now? What, you're being a huge fucking baby about it? You're not betting anything? Honestly, holding on to them is not too bad of an idea. You'll see why. I don't want y'all to be super broke, but there is a reason for these bets to matter. You'll see why. Firewall misses. Lands 2 in a row. This is the third one. Punch miss at 71. Sugarloaf in a good spot right now. Gets hit with that punch, though. If you win, you have 3K to spend. Ooh. You know what that means. Thunder misses. I actually wish I could do more streams per week, so you guys had more of a chance to like build up more chips in the meantime. But like, I don't think I can do more than 4 a week. It's a lot already. If I plan on getting anything else done in my life, it's really hard to justify doing more than 3. Light bullet lands 34. A little bit of damage, a little bit of withering. Light bullet's really not a very bad opener. It gives you a guts advantage. It's not so much that it does damage, because it doesn't really, but it gives you a guts advantage. Depending on the monster, that is very matchup dependent, but you know, it's good in theory at least. Decent damage from Sting. Here comes Firewall at 83. 2 in a row. Hits him. Santana's still above half health. Sting lands, pushes him back. Another Firewall. Ooh, keeping things close. I think Sugarloaf's got a very slight lead right now. Here comes the Thunder at 75. That's going to land as well. Santana is in the yellow. Does not proc power. He's going to need something decent here. Not going for anything. Sugarloaf is going to win game number 2. You restream the Battle League and you can build up Patuis and bet there? Bet on the matches that have already happened? Or do you mean, like, while it's live? Is that a 2-0? No, Santana won game 1. Oh wait. Santana won game 1, right? Yeah. You know how many more C ranks we'll have? We're gonna have C ranks until we have, I think, 13 monsters left in C rank. I did the math a while ago. I think it's 10 more from when I said that. Or like 16 more from when I said that. I don't remember exactly. It's quite a few. Sting lands. Emerald Hack where every battle is 1v2. That sounds really fun. I would definitely like to watch that. Light bullet misses. Sugarloaf's got enough guts to attack. Goes for flying mask. Gonna need the crit. Doesn't get it. I don't think that's enough. I think Santana wins 37.6 to 35.1. Santana is the winner. Santana versus Rock Band. Seed 1 and Seed 2 fighting each other in winners finals. Who would have thought? That's where we're at. So, losers round 1. We've got the Stooges and we got Sugarloaf. I don't remember if Sugarloaf has Cutting Mask or Flying Mask as its active move, so we're gonna re-enter just to be safe. Doubled your chips? Damn. $24 total chips? Hell yeah. How'd you double your chips on a 50% gain? Okay, we got Stooges and we got Sugarloaf. Here we go. Predictions live. Make your bets. I just realized Shark of the Day is Hype Train Conductor. That's pretty cool. That's a very meaningless thing, but it looks nice. I got Hype Train Conductor in a couple of my friends' streams, and it makes me feel important. Stooges versus Sugarloaf. 20 seconds left. Get your bets in. Who do you think is going to win this one? Big bets on Stooges. People are not thinking Sugarloaf's got what it takes here. Uh-oh. Bet on Sugarloaf. You need better odds. They're waiting to cash out big. 23 to 77 as it closes. Not bad. Or 26 to 74, rather. Hits the thunder to start things off. Anger. Angry. Boys, we have not seen the anger yet. Angry Kamikaze. This can do so much withering. Minus 40 guts. Good God. And half his health. Yikes. Yipe indeed. Missed the face attack. Hits that one. A little bit of damage there. I think landing that Kamikaze was game over. I don't know what Sugarloaf can do. Gonna need a lot of crits, but just does not have a damage output. Face attack. Gets power. Here's his chance. Sugarloaf's not out. Thunder at 77 with power. Do about 100 damage. 147. Not bad. 2 in a row. He can do it again. Flying Mask. 92% chance to hit it. Misses. Oh no. It wouldn't have done enough anyway, but that still sucks. Oh, that's so sad. Stooges wins game 1. Game 2. Kamikaze lands. Sugarloaf down to half health. No anger this time, so Sugarloaf's still in it, but Kamikaze does a lot of withering. It's like that in vanilla as well. It hasn't been changed very much in hard mode. I don't know if it's been changed at all, to be honest. Another Thunder 77. Tail Swing misses with anger. Firewall doing a little bit of damage. Face attack, bringing Sugarloaf into kill range, but doesn't actually proc power. Stooges has to be careful here. Tail Swing probably won't kill. Shotgun definitely won't kill. Both can proc power. 6 seconds left, it misses. Sugarloaf needs to not get foolery. Oh my god, are you serious? It wouldn't have mattered if it hit a Flying Mask anyway, but still. Damn. Sugarloaf loses because Sugarloaf is unloved. Sugarloaf did real well today. Goes 0-2 in top 4. After going 5-2 in the final bracket. In the... not final bracket, the opposite of final bracket. In the round robin. So, that's Sugarloaf's best outing by a mile. So, congratulations on the top 4 finish, Freya. But here we go. We are into our first to 3s, our best of 5 matches. We've got Rock Band 3 and Santana 2. Predictions live. Make your bets. Be kicked out of the round robin and lose the last bit. I don't know. It really helps your seeding if you do not bust her out in round robin. If you make it to top 4, it really helps. You voted for Stooges? Rock Band and Santana. Black Magic Woman. And there you go. That's both of them. Black Magic Woman is on Rock Band 3. So really, they're the same monster if you think about it. 10 seconds left. Get your bets in. I know saying that, depending on your stream delay, you're probably closer to about 5 when I say that. Claw Assault lands. 58 damage. A little bit of damage there. Giant Wheel at 70. It misses. It all comes down to giant wheel landing or not. That's the big thing here. It's the shame the second song on that has a Yikes title. Black Magic Woman or Rock Band? Pushes him back, gets the sting. Real close. Santana with the lead. Hits the Claw Assault. Rock Band in the yellow. Doesn't get power. Doesn't need it though. Here's the Light Bolt. That's a lot of withering, but he's still got 60 guts. He can still attack. Giant Wheel at 72. That's going to land. That is a KO. 375 on the crit. Oh, Gypsy Queen. Yeah, that's... Well... So is that a slur now? Because, like... I don't know if they prefer to be called Romani, or... I know the short version of it, of the word, is bad. They prefer Romani? Okay. That's fair. Kind of derogatory. Yeah, people don't usually talk about them as like, they don't use that word in, like, what do you call it? Like, in a statistical sense, right? Like, can't think of the last time I heard the word in a sense where it wasn't, like, saying something disparaging, so I guess that makes sense. It's glossed over in North America. Well, it's because it's a different continent, right? We don't have Romani people, like, in droves here, so it's not, it's easy for people to pretend that it's not, like, a thing, right? Europeans don't hate. That's the other thing, right? I don't think there's a... Because Romani people are not popular... Popular is a weird word. Are not prevalent in North America. There's no real association. We definitely don't have the history of, like, hatred towards them. I mean, I'm sure if you go far back enough, there is, but... If you want to talk about the settlers and how the Anglicans felt about the Romani people, I'm sure there's some weird shit going on there, but, like, it's not really what we're talking. Rock Band 3 with an easy 3-0, by the way. Jesus. Don't have the same amount of inter-Romani sentiments that they have in England. I mean, England fucking hates everyone, though, right? If you're not, like, the ugliest, nastiest, like, sister fucking looking white trash of all time, England wants you dead. Also, yes, lots of wheels landed. Santana's got a chance, though. Has to beat up on another color Pandora. Share spaghetti to scare an Englishman. Share fucking salt and pepper to scare an Englishman. Okay, so yeah, that's a win for Rock Band 3. Everyone get Patch. Hey, wake him up. Patch is a great dude, but fuck England. Nah, poor guy. Okay, Santana 2 and the Stooges. This, once again, is first to 3, best of 5. Next time Barjack pause on screen, you're scraping the beans up Patch's toast. Damn. This is for what your ancestors did, Patch. This is for the British Museum, Patch. Give those African tribes back their relics. Saw that Euros final then? Oh, man. I don't understand. Like, you're an Englishman in Scotland, by the way? I found it very funny. I believe it. I feel like there's a little bit of animosity there, tiny bit of historical animosity there. But like, I don't understand Britain's like claim to like white supremacy, right? Like, you're 40 years old and your teeth are falling out. You are not the master race. Like, there's some weird fucking genetic shit happening there. I'm sorry, like. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You were rooting for Italy? I was rooting for England specifically because they were the underdogs, you know? And because I'm not super interested in soccer, so it's not, I don't really have a horse in the race. So I just wanted to see the team that I thought was going to lose win, if that makes any sense. Doesn't help that we have Trump light in charge. That's true. His hair is just about as fucked up. Angry Kamikaze, that's going to steal it. With anger, that move doing so much withering, just like, I don't know how you come back from that. And there's a tail swing. Doesn't kill, but it sends a message. I was thinking if England deserved anything nice this year, you don't think they did? Damn. Damn. Let's not get into that. Let's just talk about England as a team sucks and how terrible their fans are. I think it's easy to talk shit on Boris Johnson. This is a safe space for making fun of Boris Johnson. If you want proof that you don't need to be good at your job to get your job, that you can lie on your resume. We're talking about lying on your resume earlier. Look no further than Boris Johnson. As a Seahawks fan, I get how much it sucks to play. Oh man, yeah. Poor Seattle, man. Seattle's been having a rough go these last few years. Always found it hard to support England seriously at football because of the fans. Dude, I don't get it. I don't understand. It's just like the ugliest cross-section of humans in the world. And they're like, we don't like black people. Get out of England. It's like, fuck, man. Maybe your daughter will fuck a black kid and your son won't be as ugly as you. Like, maybe that's how you break the fucking inbred genes you've got going on that make you look like you're half donkey. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but it sucks. We get political. We like to have fun here. It's 1-1. We're playing Monster Rancher and talking shit on the hooligans. Attacking black people because of a flood penalty. Dude, do you know how angry English fans would be if the black kids won the match for them? If that kid scored and they won because of it, they would still be angry. It wouldn't be enough. They'd find something else to piss their pants about. Where do you think the ugliest of us come from? I think it is just inbreeding. Black guy genes doesn't overpower the donkey genes. The donkey genes are pretty strong. Not to get too much into eugenics, I'm just saying that nothing wrong with race mixing when the opposite is having sex with your first cousins and stuff like that. Anyway, 2-1 for the Stooges. Santana in a little bit of trouble here. Pretty Patel's funny. She's like, oh my god. I don't follow a lot of British people on Twitter because I have a working brain, but it's, I don't know. I'm not gonna get too into it. Don't fuck your cousin. Dude, you shouldn't do it. I don't know what's going on in England where they haven't figured it out yet, but you shouldn't do it. Claw Assault doing big damage. Base attack. What game are we in now? We're in game 4. Stooges are up 2-1. Oh, face attack hits. It's cringe that Arc System removed mentions of Taiwan and shit, but are not going to refund the game on Steam over it. What does that have to... Wait a minute. Were we talking about something else? Did they really do that? That's weird, man. Surprised Nash doesn't look exactly like Terrence and Phillip. My jaw is too strong. I got too strong of a jaw and a chin. Got me a little butt chin. I don't exactly look like Terrence and Phillip. Can I make one more joke? Can I make one more joke at the expense of inbred people? Just gonna say, the only difference between the average racist English soccer hooligan and trailer park trash is the age of the house they live in. That's basically it. There you go. Anyway, we got all color Pandora Grand Finals. Talk about white supremacy. We got color Pandora supremacy here. British housing is a mistake. It's not much better than the trailer. Here we go. Grand Finals. We like to have fun here. We like to get a little bit political. I'm a big fan of making fun of people. Someone talking about rednecks? Sorta. Do country, baby. West Virginia. Mount Mama. Come take me home. We got 30 seconds left. Get your gosh dang bets in. Who do you like? Both color Pandoras. One of them's got to win. They're both advancing. We're going to have 2 color Pandoras in B rank next week. Pretty fun stuff. Nash, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know people don't like to get political and it, like, shoots them in the foot, especially if they're trying to, like, grow a channel. But I don't, like, I want my channel to be bigger. But I'm also super, super, like, against people being pieces of shit. And I feel like that's not really a hot take. But, like, just, if you're against, like, basic human rights, or you think you're better than someone else because you got less pigment in your skin than they do, then, like, you can fuck off. You're not welcome in this community. Like, I don't know. It's not brave to say that. It's not why I'm saying it, but it's just, like, I don't know why people sometimes are like, you know what? This is going to hurt the brand. Against people being pieces of shit, that's why I dunk on the English. Specifically, certain cross-section of the English. And everyone knows who I'm talking about when I say, like, the English. Like the Queen's English. Literally the Queen's English. Stooges lands another hit. He's in a good spot right now, but Rock Band has the Power Giant Whip. It misses at 77. Good golly, Miss Molly. Hits the Giant Whip the second time, though. 289. Steals it. Come on, England! Nah. We got Rock Band 3 winning game 1. Not all meatheads. Well, no, that's the thing, right? No country is a monolith, and I don't want to say, like, there's a lot of shitty racist people in England, so that means you're all shitty racist people. Like, you got your own brain. Half of Canada is the exact same way. Canada's no better. You should see how people talk about the natives here, like the indigenous people. It's fucking cruel. It sucks, man. But, like, that's Canada. Canada's racist AF. Canada loves to pretend it's not racist. Score some fucking goals! Bang, bang, bang. I can't bang on my desk because, like, one, it's late, it's 11 p.m. But then also, my mic won't even pick it up, so there's no point. We're polite. Yeah, we just quietly kill native kids and put them in the ground. Don't make a big fuss over it. Do it as nicely as possible. Dude, so I live in Ontario. Also, Rock Band's up 2-0. He's on tournament point. Stooges needs to turn on the jets here. American school shootings? Damn. Yikes. Ooh, I don't have a collar to pull on. I got my collar all loosey-goosey right now. But yeah, there's been a couple of people who... Okay, so this has happened a bunch of times. Best part about Native Americans is they pretty much say fuck you to outsiders. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be real. And it completely derailed the thing I was gonna talk about. Don't remember what I was gonna say. Damn, that sucks. Anyway. Rock Band 3 wins at 3-0. 3 in the name, 3 on the scoreboard. Congratulations to Stardust and Azu. Your monsters both move on, but Rock Band 3 was the better worm today. Let's play Song of My People. It will update bracket. They just don't like people screwing with them, so they keep everyone out. No native hater can get them. It's... Yeah, sorta, right? Like, I don't know. It's hard to say. But, people live on reserves because it's, like, glamorous, right? Like, they're not doing it because it's the cool thing to do. I don't know. When people talk shit about you for so long, you're just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with it anymore. And yeah, there's a pipeline of native land controversy like every couple months. It explodes. Yeah, I don't know. So I get it, right? But what I was gonna say, I don't know why it's happened. This is gonna be my sign off for the day. We've already talked about how we had color Pandora supremacy here. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm not gonna go on with the rant. It's gonna be a fun rant. But you're gonna miss it if you're not watching these streams. So come watch the stream. See you guys later. But not my stream. My stream can hang out. So, peace.